So guys, today we're predicting the entire expansion draft, and I mean every single pick. I've gone through all the players I think will be selected, and I'll break it down team by team. First, let's talk about teams that I don't think will lose anyone. Starting with the Chicago Sky, there's zero chance anyone gets taken from them.
Why?
Because they've traded picks and swaps to make sure their roster stays intact. They clearly believe Hailey Van Lith is more valuable than anything they'd gain in the expansion draft. Next up, the Las Vegas Aces. The only player that might be available is the restricted free agent rights to Kirsten Bell, but honestly, I don't see her being a hot target for teams. I could be wrong, but she's unlikely to go. Alright, let's dive into the first real expansion picks. The Toronto Tempo are expected to grab an unrestricted free agent. Many are predicting Bridget Carleton, but I think she'll go via standard free agency. Instead, my pick is AZ Mager. I see Toronto giving her a max contract, more of a Sandy Brondello move than a Canadian-specific one. For the Storm, I don't see them losing more than one player. I think their sole pick will be AZ Mager going to Toronto, and that's it. Over to the Portland Fire. I see them taking Azar Stevens, another unrestricted free agent who's worth a max contract. I'm not 100% on the draft mechanics, but that's my prediction. Now, let's look at the Indiana Fever. Their protected players will likely be Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Hull, KK Timpson, and Kelsey Mitchell. I predict only Chloe BBY will be selected, though Christy Wallace could be a long shot. For the LA Sparks, Azure is already gone. I think they'll protect Rakia Jackson, Kelsey Plum, and Julie Alamont. One of their stars that might be taken is Rabel. She's young, 25 turning 26, entering her prime. She averaged 5.6 points per game last season, which isn't amazing, but she's seen as a solid, highlight-worthy player. The Phoenix Mercury will likely protect Satu, Kalia Copper, Monica McCanny, Alyssa Thomas, and Kalani Brown. I believe Kat West will be taken for her shooting and modern basketball fit, and another pick could be Clara Holm, a 26-year-old Swedish guard dominating in Europe. If not her, Mercury have other international gems ready. I don't think Bridget Carleton, Jalen Sherrod, or Cameron Taylor will be taken. From the Minnesota Lynx, I see Anastasia Kosu as a likely pick. She's young, athletic, and defensively capable. For the New York Liberty, I predict two picks, Maureen Johannes, who could shine if given more minutes, and Raquel Carrera, a 6'3" EuroLeague standout with scoring and smart playmaking. The Las Vegas Valkyries will likely lose at least two players. Kate Martin seems like a safe bet, and Toronto may grab Canadian Letitia Emir. She's athletic, effective, and still young. From the Connecticut Sun, I see Helena Puo being taken, solid EuroLeague numbers, and a strong wing. For the Wings, they have interesting options. Diamond Miller could be a pick, with hopes she returns to her pre-injury form. Then either Louisa or Zaza James, depending on protections. Both are obvious choices. The Atlanta Dream could lose Isabel Borals or Puis, young internationals with strong performances overseas. Borals averaged 10.4 points per game in World Cup qualifying and could be a steal if not protected. Finally, the Washington Mystics. I think Lucy Olsen and Madison Scott are the two likely picks here, both solid contributors with upside. So there you have it, my full expansion draft prediction. Out of 24 possible picks, I've predicted 17. That includes Storm, 1 pick Lynx, 1 pick Fever, 1 pick Sky and Aces, 0 picks. And the rest spread across the other teams, focusing mostly on young talent with potential upside.